I did not start the stream on YouTube. What an amateur I am. What an amateur I am. Right, there we go. We've started the stream on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I mean, I'm supposed to start them both at the same time, but I just didn't. Anyway. We just got finished up with the gold saucer stuff. So, we've reached a very fun point where we can now go and get some enemy skills. Put you back on the platform. Who do I give it to? I've got both enemy skills on. Yeah. We'll give it to Cloud. We'll take the elemental material off for a minute. Change it. Okay, there we go. How's it going, Matt? Okay. Excellent. Good time. Oh, I can already tell that this is so much better. Got a new part. Very happy. Got a new part. Very happy. Pretty as well. White pearl, I think it is. Yeah, white pearl. I was looking for the box then. Yeah, we'll go get a few. I'm tempted to try and fill the enemy skill materia. We've not done it for a while. So yeah, I'm kinda tempted to do that. Me, I need to go back to before the Zola, you know, to the grasslands area. Pick up a few there. I could just do it later. Because we need to go and get level 4 death. Then we can use level 4 death to get Choco Buckle. Wait, what am I doing? We'll get Big Guard. We can get Big Guard first. Yeah, man. I know you don't need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Fight me! Okay. Beach plugs? Nope. Nope. Aerith needs to start murdering groups as well. I suppose we could go and get the Mithril now as well. I mean, we could. It's an option. It is an option. Come on, beach plugs. Oh, you can see the Christmas tree going crazy in the reflection of that game cake. Yeah, I've done the Christmas thing, the tree. Excellent. Manipulate them. Cast it on us two, then cast it on Aerith. And then murder them all. And then murder them all. Has it not got enough MP? That's it. Still got enough MP. Right, I need to kill that. Need to kill that one so Clark can get another one. Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Yeah, we need to kill that. There we go. What pathetic amount of damage. Right, manipulate. Go. Good time. Okay, big guard for Aero. Done. Sorry, Airy. Being old school. The 30th anniversary of PlayStation, which is crazy. Very fitting that we're playing some FF7, I think. Because it was probably the main game of the PlayStation for me. What should we do? Let's do some Shiva stuff. Shiva will be fine. Shiva will be fine. It was the refund. 3 years. 3 years and 3 years and more. Bloody hell. How have you put up with me for that long, dude? I don't understand it. I don't understand how you put up with me for that long. But thank you very much for this one. Appreciate it. That's me buying someone a Christmas present. Lots of me slacking off at work, watching your stream. Excellent. That's what I like. That's what I like. I'm good background content. Streaming wise, at least. I'm good background content. You can just leave me. Oh, wait, no, what am I doing? I've done that. Ah. Do the Adamantoys have an enemy skill? You do, don't they? I'm sure the Adamantoys have one. Should we go fight an Adamantoys and see? I'm sure they do. We'll find out. We'll bloody find out. Then go get White Wind. They're the urgent ones. Go get Aqualung as well. Need to go back and get Aqualung. But they're like the essential ones out the way. And then I don't know. I am kind of tempted to fill the enemy skill materia up. At least one of them. You know, just get at least one of the enemy skill materials completed. Realistically, we'll probably try and get 3. Which means we need to go to the North Crater very strong. First time that we fight the old... what's the enemy called that does Pandora's Box? Dragon zombie, innit? Yeah. The first time that we fight one is the chance. And we need to make sure that we're so strong that it can't run out of MP. Because that's what the problem is with it. It runs out of MP and can't cast it, but it only ever casts once. So if the one that you fight runs out of MP, it will never cast the spell, and therefore you can never learn it. So, realistically, I think the best workaround is to just be as strong as humanly possible. If you go in with an Omni Slash or something and just fucking delete it. I think that could be the move. Can we fight Adamantoys as a... Sure. Adamantine Eye. There we go. Oh, we're in the Wutai area in the battle square. For some reason, I could have sworn we could fight something like this around there. Never mind, moving on. Let's go get White Wind. Yeah, it's the annoying save scummy one, and that's how I've always done it. You know, just save scummed it. But to be fair, I tend not to encounter it until I'm ludicrously strong. So I've not really had that many issues with it. Just purely because I delete it instantly. And don't give it the opportunity to run out of MP. But I suppose it could still, like, if it opens the fight with a big MP use, then you're fucked, aren't you? Because I don't think it's got a huge amount. I can't remember. I'm going to look at its stats. I'm intrigued. And if I'm going to commit to doing this enemy skill thing now, then we need to make sure that we can get that. What are the other ones that are a bit sketchy as well? Shadow Flare can be a little bit sketchy. But to be fair, As long as you're prepared for the ultimate weapon fight and you've got enemy skills equipped to everybody for the ultimate weapon fight, you're fine. Because he casts it on death, doesn't he? So everyone can just learn it then. As long as people are alive and have HP. I know Ruby Weapon can cast it, but doesn't always. Especially if you do the Dazers trick. Don't get the opportunity. And then I don't know if there's anything else that can cast it. Is it the fucking Dragon Zombie as well that can cast it? I'm not sure about that. It's something in the crater. It's definitely something in the crater that can cast it. Hmm. Oh, we do the thing. Can we do the bloody thing? We can do the thing. Okay, let's go get White Wind. So we can now grind ourselves a little bit and become stupidly fucking powerful in that corridor. I'm not going to do an offensive amount of it because there's no need. There's better places to level later on in the game. Just grab a couple of levels super quick. Kind of tempted. Yeah, I think we'll do the enemy skill materia thing. And the only one that you can permanently miss, I think Shadow Flare you can permanently miss technically, but you'd have to be a bit not paying attention if you do. Hello, you. Give me the White Wind. Ah. Zemalot. Zem. Come on. Okay, that's 2 enemy skills with White Wind on it. We'll obviously have to do another round because there's 2 more that we can find. We'll probably only fill 1 of them up. Natural magic should do it, I think. But then, yeah, we need to start clearing. We need to find a spot to clear moderately large group. I think the forest near here could actually end up being the best place. It's either the forest near here, or, you know that room in the Mithril Mine where I do my little run up the stairs, do a little loop around, come back down, run up the stairs, do a little loop around, come back down, the room where you fight the dragons that do flamethrower and shit like that. I kind of feel like that's a better spot. I kind of feel like that's potentially the best spot to get your limit break. Because it's consistently 4 enemies in every fight. Right, we're done with that. What do we do then? Do I go and get level 4 death? Do I go and try for that shit? Or do we just go and do some levels? And do... We will... yeah, I think we'll go get some levels and then carry on. But we will come back around and pick up... Oh, we need to go get Aqualung as well. Oh, should I go and get Aqualung before I try and do that? We'll do a test. We'll do a little test. Oh, I need to go and get beta on this other enemy skill material. That's going to be a good thing. Yeah, anything that's got big groups of enemies, and I think a consistent 4 enemies is the best. At the forest outside, you can get a group of 5, but you can also get a group of 3. Forest around Medieval, you can get 4 or 3. I think if there's anywhere that you can just get consistently 5 enemies. I'm not sure there is. I am not sure that spot exists. That's a thinker, that is. I'm gonna have a think about that, because if there is a spot where 5 consistent enemies come out, that forest around the Temple of the Ancients, those weird little enemies that you fight that look like fucking a cluster of flies. Medieval's really good for AP. It's arguably better than the crater because you don't have to go into the crater to do it. You can just stay out of the crater completely and do it. I do like the magic pot / movers room in the North Crater though. I am a fan of that. But you can do the medieval thing. Like, we can technically do the medieval thing as soon as we get the tiny Bronco. You just don't do it in the forest, do it on that little bit of grass. That's on a separate island. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I remember now. I remember. This should only take 2 minutes. We can go get flamethrower as well on that other enemy skill area. That's a nice, easy one to pick back up. Womp womp. Have I missed it? What the fuck? I don't know where I am. This guy. Hello. Help. 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 Oh yeah, medieval's real good for AP. Another back attack. No. 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 No, I'm not going for Mithril guy. I'm going to go in... I mean, I could do, but I'll just save it until we're going to actually get it. Go back in. Down here, innit? Down there. Yeah. Back into Mithril Mine. Grab the flamethrower enemy skill, and then go get beta on the other enemy skill. Which will be a lot easier to do now, because we've got a fire ring. So we'll just set it up for Cloud to just do it. Christmas tree turning itself off. Jesus, yeah. Although that's good, that if you forget to turn it off, it'll just turn itself off after a bit. I'm into that. What was that? What time are we on? What time did I turn it on? It's like 5 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. I followed the river, like, let's go. Like, nope, not that way, dickhead. I don't need to say that. We don't need to say that. Oh, I'm so happy with new pad. I'm only now realising how fucked old pad was. Old pad suffered. Poor old pad. To be fair, it served me proud. I've had it since PS, you know, the release of the PS5, so it did well. It did well. Right, so we'll do the exact same strategy that we did last time, except we'll put a fire ring on Cloud, so he's pretty much impossible to kill. Nearly got his limit break. Like one hit off the Zolan will give him it. We need it to pass flamethrower on Barrett. Not the Zolan. These little bastards over here. Did I get that? Yeah. It's good music, the Mythical Mines music. Yeah. Mine's not dead, but it's not good. You know what I mean? It's having a bad time. Doesn't charge anymore. Like, it will not hold a charge. I can have that shit plugged in for like 3 hours and it will stay charged for 5 minutes once I unplug it. So there's that. But as long as I leave it plugged in, shit works for the most part. You know, like I was saying, I was having issues with the D-pad when I was pressing. So like when I'm going through the menus, I was overshooting because it was... I assume it was registering that I was holding the button longer than I was. Whereas it doesn't seem to be doing that. I've not dropped into a menu that I've not wanted to be in yet. I mean, we'll see. I'm sure I'll do it at some point. Hey, Yaz, how's it going, man? We are hoovering up enemy skills. Enemy skills. Re-chapter enemy skills. Right, you do flamethrower on me. Just thin out the herd. Thin out the herd. Yeah, we're in that post-gold saucer, go pick things up, maybe do a little bit of grinding position. We're not going to do a lot there. Go, perfect, kill everything. Keep that enemy skill. Keep that limit break, even. You not dead? You don't want to die? Okay. Alright, we don't need that anymore. This chapter is called grinding. Excellent. Right, there's bolt 2. So we've got most of the level 2s going now. What have we got here? There's poison. Have I still got pirates set up? Oh, he's doing double on that anyway. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get outside. Pop a tent. In grind we trust. Right, come on, you big snaky bastard. I'm going to show you how it is this time. Oh, fucking... Oh, I may have spoken too soon. It may be a game thing rather than a pad thing, but the pad definitely did need replacing. Right, nullified fire attack. Superb. I'm going to save. Let's not fuck about. We'll save. I also need to put the enemy skill on Cloud. That would have been a problem. Yeah, go on. Steel. Manipulate. Which we technically don't really need anymore. So, Barrett. Got lightning all, he's got poison, he's got fire, he's got too much magic, essentially. Does Barrett. Too much magic. But it's fine, it don't matter. It's not a problem. Kind of tend to put revive on him, you know. Just to get that shit leveling. Cool. Absolutely hurts his stats. Not so much a delay, but like it was... Like when I'm pressing down, it's registering one extra button press. You know what I mean? It was almost like it was doubling my button presses sometimes. Very weird. And this pad's... It just kind of did it once a minute ago, but it's not doing it anywhere near as much as the other pad was. So I get the feeling it is a pad issue. Okay. Are we ready? I think we're ready. This is going to be much smoother than the previous attempt. He says moments before death. It is this enemy skill material in White Wind, Big Guard, Flamethrower, Macro Magic. Yep, cool. Snack! Okay, we have snack. We has snack. We've got to be a little bit more gentle with it, because we will fuck it up super quick time. Funny things dead moments before tragedy struck. Oh. It could be. It could be. It's like an Always Sunny in Philadelphia title card just waiting to happen. I heard the music and everything. Okay. Don't want to be casting on it. It's taking its poison damage. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I think it's just like this part of the game isn't the best. Have you had the bug where the music just stops? Like the overworld music or any music for a zone will just sometimes stop and won't come back until you've left and come back or reloaded the game. That's the one that pisses me off. I hate that one. I really hate that one. Oh. You ready to knock him out of combat yet? No. Right, come on, Sunbeam. Yeah, that's fine. Oof. Pick Clad's not in the back row. Okay, good. I will put him on the back row immediately. Because, ow. Okay, so we'll be taking less damage. Put it in with a tranquilizer as well, but I don't think that's necessary. Right, good. He's come for Area. And he fucked her up. Right. Do it. Do it. Yeah. It. Ah, 0 damage. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Hey Max, how's it going? We leave. Okay, so that's 2 enemy skills. 2 enemy skill materials, both at pretty much the same spot. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a bloody minute. Okay. Straight through here, no fucking about. Get back to the bugger. Get back to Junon. And then maybe do a little bit of grind. Only a little bit. Mini grind. Not a big grind. Mini grind. Little baby grind. Nah. Right, right. No, don't need to stay there. Can save up there. Hello, you. Don't see you around here very often, do I? Did I limit him? No, I'm keeping the limit. I'm just going to put him. Put him till he's dead. Can't hit a fucking cow with a shovel, apparently. We won't hit you. We'll freeze you. Hey, there you go. You hit one of those. Yeah, he's not an enemy that pops up all that often. Not an enemy that pops up all that often. Can't wait for the new fights. The other crisis steps. No, this is going to get a new loss. And yeah, so we get the first soldier chapter 2 this month. So I'm ready, locked in, waiting for it, ready to. Oh shit! Ready to smash out a video. Yeah, but you don't see that enemy in every run. I don't, at least. Yeah, he's literally pointless. The fact that he's super rare genuinely would make you think that there was something to it. Maybe there was meant to be, and then they just didn't bother. It's like, fuck him. Can't bother. Continued misadventures of Sephiroth and his motley crew. Yep. Right. No. No, sir. Right, let's see how close to death we end up here. I've reached a point where I'm just willing to use tent no matter what now. Money's not a problem anymore, just in general. We've reached a point where money shouldn't be a problem. Oh no, I'm poor, I'll just sell something. Go quick. Go quickly. Go quickly. Okay. Let's see how this shit goes. Don't mind me, gent. Just, yep, there we go. No, don't worry about it, boys. Don't worry about it. Ow. You prick. You absolute bastard, coated bastard. Aggressive damage. Probably should have healed with Aerith instead of doing that cast. Okay, that's fine. Wow. Oh god. Oh. No. You kidding me? Don't you dare kill my people. Cloud, no! Select the dead people automatically, god damn it. Oh man, come on. Oh. Oh, that's magic. Oh, really doubling up on that shit. Okay, we salvaged that one. Yeah, we might just have to start whipping out beta and stuff like that for this shit. Just instant beta cast. I don't think this is the proper fight of the two. Why the fuck is that? He is pissed. He is pissed. I don't know you're on Twitter or Blue Sky. I heard many people are leaving Twitter for Blue Sky. You know this. So I've set up a Blue Sky account. I would quite like if everyone did move to Blue Sky because it's just better. No ads, no bots, no space Karen. It's just better in pretty much every way at the minute. Except for the fact that there are fewer people there. Twitter's obviously got more people. Forgot about all my sources, man. What am I doing? But like Blue Sky is looking good. Blue Sky is looking good. I am hopeful it can kind of take over a bit. Okay, go for another fight. Get ourselves near the exit as well, just in case it goes horribly fucking wrong. Which it will. Do I have to further up this way? No. Okay, here we go. And we get a back attack. Beautiful. Go, Cloud, go. Excellent. Okay, they should be fine. And this will just be a nice, easy way to put a few levels on. Nothing major, we're not going to do anything major, we're not going to sit here for like an hour or anything daft like that. Cheeky 10-minute. And then after that, I suppose we press on to go get Aqualung. And then press on to Gongaga. Womp. Doesn't even let you do the speed boost in this corridor. It's like they know it's too powerful of a grinding spot, so they're just not allowing it. Like, no! Please stop. You're not allowed to do this. No. Cast it. It will do it. Oh, look at all that AP. Look at all that XP. Just beautiful, man. It's just beautiful. Right, we can do one more fight and then we'll go use the tent. Just to get MP back. Oh. Go. Send it. Another big chunk of XP. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. Run, 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 run. Beautiful. Thing of beautiful. Thing of beautiful. Wow. It's been a long day. It has been a long day. I almost skipped tonight, but we can get some stuff done. We can get a bit done. We can get a bit done. We've probably got like 45 minutes, an hour left. So we can get some bits done. Right, go back, do a couple more, leave. Not going to spend too long there, like I say. But it's very juicy XP. More importantly, it's juicy AP while we've got double AP weapons equipped. So that's good. Oh, easy now, easy now. This is so familiar and stressful. The safe space. Whoa. Oh, I should have used Blade Beam. Because Barrett's already at the kill stuff point. Wait, was that one beta then that just got us going on to? Was that only one? No, it was two. It was two. It was two. It was surely two. Surely. Yeah, it's disappointing that the speed boost doesn't work on the corridor, because you could definitely like get through the fights faster. Pew pew. Oh, that's pathetic damage, Barrett. Oh, well, at least we used them, I suppose. At least we tried. One beta should kill him now. I would guess. Come on, cast it. Cast it before poison gets you. You fucker. Oh, this might kill him actually. No. There we go. Woo, bit. Okay, so both Cloud and Barrett are at the point now where they can just start murdering mass numbers of enemies. But to be fair, Aerith needs to do that. And to be fair, I'd probably keep her on level 1 limit breaks anyway, just because of how useful Seal Evil is. Obviously, once you've got the big boy one, then no. But up until then. Seal Evil's super useful. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so in Junon, after you've done the Junon Ferry thing and gone to Costa del Sol, eventually, like, I don't know if you can do it right away. I don't know if you can just get straight back on the ferry. I don't know if you can just get straight back on the ferry. I think you can. Maybe not. But once you've done the gold saucer, and you've got the buggy at the very least, go. There we go. Breath of the Earth boat. Yeah, so, once you've got the buggy, go back to Costa del Sol, drive into Costa del Sol, run to the buggy, run to the boat, speak to the guy at the dock in front of the boat, and he'll be like, yeah, 100 gil, and you can go back. You come back to Junon, and you come to this screen. Tell you what, I'll turn it off, just in order to turn it back on. So you come to this screen here, and where previously there was nobody, now you should find this little group of troops. Let me just sort out some MP. I don't mind using items. Yeah, you'll find these guys there. And just to the side of them is this little red light. And if you press this, you fight fights that you shouldn't be able to encounter until, I believe it's this too. I think I have to use the limit break to get there too. So the first, so to get cross slash, I have to use Braver to get cross slash. To get Blade Beam, I have to kill loads of enemies, and then you unlock the next level. And then to get Clim Hazard, I have to use Blade Beam. But then to unlock the first level 3, Meteor Rain, I have to kill X amount of enemies. Which is why I always load up an enemy skill materia and just hop back. Yeah, this is like the first real good grind spot. You can spend quite a while here, just powering up if you really want to. I prefer not to spend too long doing it, but like, oh, can I steal anything off him? It's just a W machine gun I can steal off him, innit? This fight's going to be annoying. I get the feeling it's just a W machine gun, but I need to find out now, so I'm going to keep going. I think it's just a W machine gun. Oh, so this isn't for getting XP? Well, no, this isn't for getting limit breaks. For limit breaks, we were talking about this before. I don't think the copper wires are the best thing. I think that room inside the Mithril Mine is because it's just consistently 4 enemies over and over again. So I think that's better than getting 5 or 3. Oh no, you can chill in level 1 and learn the first level 2 limit break and the first level 3 limit break just from killing things. You can learn the level 2 and level 3 limit breaks without ever learning the second level 1 and second level 2. It just means you can never use those limit breaks because you will learn the second one eventually. I'm pretty confident you can at least. Might test it at some point. But yeah, this is the best XP on Disc 1 at this point. There are better places once we've got the Tiny Bronco. But at this point, this is probably the best XP and AP on Disc 1. Because it's meant to be Disc 2. And it's the same with the other one that we'll go to later. What is that? What? Bro, what the? Whoa. So yeah, fun little tip. This one, as soon as you get the bugger, possibly even before, possibly as soon as you leave Costa del Sol, you can go back in and come back. But you'll get fucked up by this fight at that point, I reckon. I think once you've done the gold saucer and you've got the buggy, you've got the manipulate materia, so you can pick up big guard and shit like that. And you can make yourself strong until you are strong enough. You know what I mean? You can cover up any weaknesses. Right, I'm just going to let this MP run out and then we'll leave. I mean, I'm reasonably happy with that. We were level 20 a few minutes ago. I'm pretty happy with that. It just means this one's a cakewalk now, pretty much. Which is what we like. We like to do the things that make the things easy. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, beta. I love it so much. Need to go get Aqualung as well. We've got beta on both enemy skills. Got Big Guard. Got White Wind. Go get Aqualung. And we're shaping up pretty nice. Right, I think one more fight on the MP we've got. Yeah, one more fight's probably it. And hopefully it gives us that one with the 3 enemies, because that's the best. XP and AP. Come on. I love the way that the guy's whistling gets faster when you set the alarm off. Hey, let's go, bitches. Facing the wrong way and everything. Although I was too slow to get that off. Awful. Awful. I am a slow bit. Ding. Pop on it. 35. That's it. Aerith can't cast it again. Right, we'll leave. So yeah, great little spot. There's a save point a couple of screens the other way, so you can frequently head back and save. Use a 10, refresh yourself, get yourself all fixed up. And then just keep going back and smashing it. But again, I would recommend not spending too long there, because there is a better spot. There is definitely a better spot. But we'll get that later. That's after Rocket Town. Go inside, Honeybee in. Do you mean when we were in Wall Market? Yeah, yeah. We went in, we did the things. On boat, but why didn't I have the speed boost on there? They stole the waiting music for the Be Right Back screen off us. Whee! Right, we need to find a harpy. I think it's the harpy in it. Is it on the desert tile? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Oh, I've not even got manipulate on you, fucker. If I just stand there and wait, will it use Aqualung on me eventually? I guess it will. Oh, yeah, of course it will. Kill it. Kill it immediately. My god, that was a lot of damage. Oh wow, that's not a lot of health. Oh wow. Okay, everyone's got some Aqualung. You'll probably see a doctor about that. Pneumonia is no laughing matter. Whee! There are other enemy skills we can go and get. We are going to do at least one full enemy skill materia just for a pause. I've not done it for a bit, so why not? So I mean, I could go around and get Choco Buckle and stuff like that now, but I'll just wait until we've got the high wind for the ones that aren't really useful. Might as well. Nope, get back in. Should we do the Gongaga skit? Drive the fuck past that bitch. See you later. No, we're not doing that. No, no. No, no. That's what we got here then. Oh, it's you. Come on, bud. I mean, I'm gonna cut you. Need it for master materia. The enemy skill? No. Don't need it. But it's just fun to do sometimes. I've done it before. Well, not recently. Not in any of my last few runs. I don't think I've filled out an enemy skill materia. So, do it. Anyway, we gotta go slap some Turks. Sup, bros. They've not got anything we could steal off them this time, have they? I don't think they have. They have in the Midgar tunnels. They have stuff that we can steal in the Midgar tunnels. Rude has stuff when we fight him in Rocket Town. What's the other encounter with the Turks now? Why can't I remember it? There's another one as well, I'm sure there is. Song likes the ancient. Weird is known her since she was like 3. Weird guy. Weird. Oh no, she's made us. You'll go gaga for gone gaga. Yeah. Yeah, you have the fight in Rocket Town, like at the top of the ladder against Rude. I'm sure there's a fight with all 3 of them, Reno, Rude, and Elena, other than the sewers. And I don't know why I'm thinking that, but there is. I'm sure there is. Oh fuck it, I give up. I give up. Brain's gone. In the Gelnica, let's go on. Why couldn't I fucking remember that? I'm getting on. I'm getting on a bit. Memory's going. My head's gone. Fucking head's gone. Pay about time for what you did in set 7. Out of our way, bit. No, it's the Gelnica. It's the Crash Gelnica. I completely forgot about the Gelnica. Never forget the Gelnica. Always remember. Alright, I'm fucking about. Let's not fuck about. They've not got anything to steal, surely. I don't think they have at this point. Oh, I should put poison all on. That would have made this a cakewalk. Not that it, you know, isn't. Nothing to steal, yeah. Nothing to steal, and then nothing to steal again, I'm guessing. I'm gonna check. Just because. I'm pretty confident there's nothing to steal. Just give me a disc 1 tooth ring. Come on. Be dry. Give me a tooth ring. Give me a fucking tooth ring. He both poisoned as well. Right, let's whip out the Aqualung, shall we? Let's whip out ye olde Aqualung. Is it just Reno and Rude? So do we only fight Elena the once then? I don't know why I can't remember the Turk fight. Like, what's wrong with me? Phew. Right, Aqualung. Give him the old wet whistle. Oh, he didn't like that. Nope, he did not like that. You done? Are you done as well? Yeah. Leave now. You're a disgrace. Get out! Okay, Quake 2. Beautiful. Just before we go and get Titan as well. A spy. No. Surely there isn't a spy. Fucking Kate cunting Sith. Cat fucking shit. Piece of shit. God, I hate that cat. Look at the enemy that we could have had. Ooh, where's that morph material? We steal anything? Okay, Phoenix down. I'm not gonna get fussy about a Phoenix down. I'm into that. Thank you, mate. Ooh, wait. I know. It would have been so nice to have got a Hell House type fight for this guy. Oh no, so he is in there. He does technically pop up in... Is it some of the Chadley battles that the heavy tank pops up? It's got a weird name now. I think. I'm sure it's got a weird name, or a different name. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it shows up in some of the Chadley challenges. And it's just an enemy. Just an enemy. Just a dude. Doesn't have the same name and it does look different, but it is a rhino tank enemy essentially. It feels like that's it. It does feel like that's it. Because like, I mean, it's a resemblance though and there's nothing else. And we've gone past the part of the game where they'd put it in. You know what I mean? It's disappointing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. You never know. You never know. They might work it in. They might take some feedback. Because I know a lot of people did talk about it around the game, like, yo, where's the heavy tank? Where is it? Where? Oh, it could have been such a good health. Tankceratops. Tankceratops. It would have been a fun fight. Think of the fun you could have had with it. I'd have rather had that than the Palmer fight. I would have rather had that than the Palmer fight. Reach. Give me that materia. Right, we leave. I suppose we better go and traumatise Zach's parents, haven't we? Let's go traumatise Zach's parents. Why not? Why not? Where's Cisne though, bro? Where the fuck's Cisne? I hate these guys. It's annoying. I just look at them and they creep me out. Oh shit, yeah. Actually press that. That'd probably be a good idea, rather than being a fat bastard. Could be in the Colosseum for part 3. Hey, Sally. Why no notification? I don't know, mate. You need to have a word with the Twitch people. Tell them, oi, dickhead. I mean, you'd hope so, but it kind of is in there. It's just a really bad version of it that doesn't look or feel anything like it. It's rough. Because yeah, like, we've kind of seen the moment where, you know, dropping it in there would have been good. Gongaga was a fucking big ass area. We didn't see some big tanky boy getting about doing his thing, so yeah, would have been nice. Just being there. I don't really need to do any purchasing from here. Come with Grassland Student on Coral and Gongaga. Oh, Gongaga. I hate the Gongaga region so much in Rebirth. It's painful to me. It's just annoying. It's just unnecessarily annoying. The Gongaga region. I can't deal with it. Oh, I loved it. Oh, you're one of those people. No, it fried me. It absolutely fried my brain. I just couldn't deal with it. It's like, why? Why have you done this to me? I should buy another 10. Reminds me it's harder than the mushrooms. See, it's not the fact that it's hard, it's the fact that it's so fucking obscure. Like, if they were a little bit clearer to see on the map, then I could probably... Ooh, Oh, oh, hello, Britta. Although we don't need any like redundant materials because of Big Guard. We'll have to master them all at some point, though. Even the Sound of the Rainforest music. The first one was weird, though. The music was so weird. Like, I liked the story stuff that happened in Gongaga. I enjoyed all that, but the area to navigate around was just fucking painful. And the music was just like, what the fuck is this? What is this? This sounds of the rainforest level bullshit. What the fuck? I don't mind the forest. It was the way that you couldn't really get anywhere without jumping on fucking mushrooms like a weirdo. It was just like, yeah, we're gonna make this area super difficult to get around. Have fun. I just hated it. Only because people complained about yellow paint, but then Gongaga had a little lack of yellow paint. Just too many mushrooms, man. Just too many mushrooms. Too many mushrooms. So, I don't like the two voices thing for Red 13. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Just felt a bit pointless and forced in. Bugenhagen being a dick, but then eventually stopping being a dick. At first I was thrown by it and didn't like it. But then like when you finish it off and like he comes round and shit like that, it's a believable arc. Stubborn old bastard refuses to listen to what the kids are saying. Do you know what I mean? It's believable, relatable. But I was super hopeful that Bugenhagen had no shit. I thought we were going to get to Cosmo Canyon and Bugenhagen was going to be like, yo, what the fuck is going on out there? Planet's having a shit fit. Like, that's what I thought with Bugenhagen. Like, I thought he was going to know shit and he was going to help us a little bit. You know what I mean? And kind of point us in the right direction. Which he sort of does a little bit, but not really. I mean, Blandy talks about Red's two voices as well, and both are like, get the first one. Yeah, it's just weird. I get what they're trying to do, but I'm not keen on it. It made Red feel like a silly character. More of a silly character than I'd have liked him to be. I don't know. It just gives me, it just doesn't give me the vibe that I'd expect from Red 13. You know what I mean? Jealous. Envious. Which video series breaking down the chips? Oh, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Don't know what I'm going to do now. No, we've got another First Soldier chapter coming in the next week or two. Just waiting on that. That's going to go up there soon. But other than that, it's just theory videos at the minute, just speculating wildly about shit. That's pretty much it. I'm not rooting for him. It means Tifa, so I don't care. Oh. His voice would flip back and forth. Go from being silly child where to right. Yeah, there was a lack of consistency with it. That was what pissed me off about it as well. It was like super out of nowhere. It was just weird on a few levels. Weird on a few levels. Alright, mate, come on. Speak of the devil, we're about to get to Cosmo Canyon. None of the Glentines did anything for me, I don't like his character. His character's a bit different in The First Soldier. Like, he's very Sephiroth coded in Rebirth. But in the first Soldier is a little bit different. It's more for like the backstory for Sephiroth, because we're getting to see the decline of Sephiroth pretty much. You know, we're getting to see him go from being a weird, awkward kid to fucking psychopath. And it's quite fun. I'm enjoying it. It's fun seeing the Genova effect happening to him in the same way that it's happening to Cloud in Remake and Rebirth. Like, that's probably the most intriguing part of it all for me. Seeing Sephiroth go through the same downfall that Cloud's now going through, that he's trying to make Cloud go through. Pretty cool. I do appreciate that. Other than that, the game's a piece of shit. But I appreciate that bit. Is it fun relative? No. Too many Balwa. Too many Balwa. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. I went to sleep counting Balwa. 1 Balwa. 2 Balwa. No! I'm there at the minute in Rebirth playing right now doing chocolate trials. Not fun, but not fun. Yeah. Stressful fun. That good old stressful fun. I was alright with the flying stuff, to be fair, in Cosmo Canyon. The only one that annoyed me area-wise was Gongaga. It was just fucking spoiled my piss so much. I do get that the flying... I can see why people aren't a fan of the flying aspects of Cosmo Canyon. Yeah, Cosmo Canyon. But then the next Chocobo is fucking glorious. The Nebel region Chocobo. Magnificent. I thought that was something that the first one to understand what I'm trying to do with saving the planet. Sort of. I think it's going to get there. I think it's going to guide us to... I think the process is going to be letting us see how Sephiroth reaches that point in Nibelheim that day, where he just fucking snaps. I think we're just getting all of that. So, like, the first chapter was his first mission. Like, we met Glenn and everybody like that, and Glenn was technically the main character of the chapter. But we saw, like, a young Sephiroth just get dropped in to take control of their team and fuck shit up, and fuck shit up he does. Fuck shit up he does. And then this episode is there's an area of Wutai, like on the southern tip of the continent, I believe. Might be misremembering that. And some weird shit's been going on there. So Sephiroth's been sent there with Angeal. So we've got our first introduction to young Angeal, which is pretty cool. Yes, so there's videos on the channel. There's a playlist. There should be 2 playlists. Make sure I've got them set up into 2 playlists. To be fair, the second playlist only got 1 episode in it so far, because we've only had 1 chapter of this second Angeal bit. But what's the Rebirth stuff? There it is. So that, there you go. That's all. That's the first episode. So that's the one with Glenn in it. So there's 8 chapters, I believe. Yeah, 8 chapters. Each one's got its own video, and it just breaks down quickly what happens. Because I know a lot of people are not going to play. They just are not going to play the First Soldier, just because of Ever Crisis being what it is. I fucking struggle with it, I'll be honest with you. But this, the First Soldier stuff, pretty interesting. I think we will get Genesis. I think we will, Mephisto. I think we'll get Genesis at some point. I just said your name in full. That feels weird. Meh. There we go. Mephisto. Check War Market. What's going on in War Market? Devastated. Missed out on the top rank by 0.66. So Ever Crisis is the game that the First Soldier is in. So Ever Crisis is it's a gacha game basically that's got loads of different FF7 stuff in it. So it's doing like a shit mobile version remake of the OG. Crisis Core going on there. Eventually it's going to have Advent Children on there as a game. So that's going to be interesting to see. It's going to have Before Crisis on there, which is something that I'll definitely be covering because we never got it over here. But then the First Soldier is in it, and not the Pew Pew, the First Soldier. Dancing Dog, nice, Dancing Dog. Yeah, it's just, if you're into gacha games, if you're into like mobile gacha games, you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it if you're into mobile gacha games. Worth checking out. You never know, you might be into it. But it is very much a spend money, get things game, which I'm not into. And in fairness, like the remake of the OG is not good. It's a very abridged version of it. The combat is mobile game combat, not good. But if you just want to have on your mobile some Final Fantasy VII stuff, I'm stuck. It's worth having a look at. I think people reckon that part 3 will end up going into Advent Children and tie all up. I don't think it will go into Advent Children personally. I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we'll end up with like fusion swords and stuff like that. Look at you dressed in those pictures. Oh, did you best looking guy, man? God damn it. Battle Royale game was really good in my opinion. I was addicted to the message spoken. So I enjoyed it, but I hated it at the same time because it was mobile only. And what's the fucking point? Like, come on. Come on, what's the fucking point? If they would have released the First Soldier Pew Pew game, pew 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 pew, if they would have released that, even just on Switch as well, it would have been worth it. And it probably would still be a thing. If they'd have released it on console and PC, I am reasonably certain it would still be a thing. Because people will fucking just buy into Final Fantasy VII stuff, like they just will. But the fact that they released it as mobile only, it was just the biggest piece of shit that I have ever had the misfortune to experience. Yeah, quite upsetting. Quite upsetting. Because it was fun. I enjoyed it. But I also hated it. Not you. Was better buy red one as well, hadn't I? Oh, did you have any armor? Yes, you do. Because I couldn't remember how hippie the name in there. Yeah, it was very much kind of like yeah, I would agree with that. Very much like, whoa, we're in such a planet, dude. Whoa. Definitely that kind of vibe. Which I don't mind too much. But, you know, it's different. It's a bit different. Oh god, can we get the elemental shit going again? We can. We'll go with the oldie faithful. We put a good chunk into a lot of that materia, so that's good. Oh, damn it! Oop. Oh, ah. Yeah, go on, why not? This is how you get the Barrett date. They do love their gacha games. They do love their gacha games. First Order should have been an online remake or standalone console game, yeah. That would have been another really positive way to do it. Although I don't know, because you're kind of gatekeeping it behind the core game then. I think just doing it as a free-to-play. Just do it as a free-to-play. Let them do it. Yeah, the mobile industry, not even just in Japan, in Asia in general, just does numbers. Mobile games just do absolute numbers over there. So, yeah. Sell me a HP plus material, you bastard, coated bastard. Time are we on a 20 right? We're getting there. What else do you have? Okay, we've already got them. I will take... I'll just... Oh, shit. I'll take 2. I only meant to buy 1 of them, but that's done. Yeah, that's it. People just aren't interested in it. And hurry up and play Rebirth so that you can watch all of my videos. Yeah, I reckon we'll get a PC release soonish. Soonish, we'll at least get an announcement about a PC release soonish. I mean, how long was Remake on PC? It was about a year and a half after Remake. Year and a half after Remake, I think. So I'd expect it'd probably be a similar time frame. I'm on top of the Cosmo Canyon. Anyway. Oh god, we're gonna have to fight giant spiders. But bro. I love Cosmo Canyon music. It's very good. It's very good. Very enjoyable. Super enjoyable. It's going to be interesting to see how many First Soldier episodes we get before Part 3 comes out. Because they've started immediately with Episode 2, and, you know, we're probably looking at a couple, 2 to 3 years, probably. I'm guessing 3 from now. Like 3 years from now when it'll come out. 30th anniversary. Bam. That's my guess. That's my predizione. It just feels like it'd match up very nicely. And if they're going to release a chapter every other month, then realistically, and they keep it to 8 chapters an episode, we could end up with like 3 or 4 solid episodes of the First Soldier between now and Part 3. So they could do a lot of setup work for Sephiroth in that time. They could do a lot of setup work. What kind of most people come up besides the usual pervy ones? Yeah, there'll be a lot of model swapping, bringing back old weapons from Remake, retexturing certain things, just to kind of make things pretty. But it'll definitely be all the pervy stuff because people don't get laid, apparently. Oh, they could do it right now, but it's the development time for it, I'm guessing. It's the development time. I mean, how long did they agree? I can't remember how long was it. Well, how long... Did they say how long it was a PlayStation exclusive? Did they say 6 months or 12 months? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Exclusivity. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so it was an exclusivity deal that apparently ended in May. So it wasn't a Rebirth specific exclusivity, it was like a remake project exclusivity clause, or maybe just a Square Enix in general exclusivity clause. I don't mark shit, Sally. You know nothing. You don't know shit. If that's going to be the case, though, it'll get announced at the Game Awards next week, week after, which we will be watching. We'll stream the Game Awards, 100%. Exclusivity, I know nothing. I'm the bastard son of Ned Stark. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh, God, don't remind me about Game of Thrones. I'm upset now, remembering Game of Thrones. Fuck. Senzubin. You're about to send... Oh, no. I thought you were about to Senzubin. I thought that was the one thing you knew. Fair enough. I mean, it's winter now. God. That's an interesting one, though. Why have an exclusivity in May? That's weird. That's very weird. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'd remove sensitivity. No, it was just the other way around. It was just the other way around. I'm sorry, I'm intrigued by this now. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that, but it's weird because, like, why would you have a PC? Why would you have a PS5 exclusivity that only lasts for 2 months on Rebirth? Well, 3 months. Might as well not bother at that point. You know what I mean? Might as well just not bother with the exclusivity deal. Just don't bother. Weird. Right, catch up on things. Now is the winter of our Discord tent. Oh god, what have you done? Have you put a tent in Discord? No, you haven't. Good. Good. Excellent. Thought you'd done something. A lot of Game of Thrones was great. It was just the end that sort of. Yeah, so once they'd got ahead of the books and had to think for themselves and then decided to distance themselves from George, the guy who wrote the fucking books, it was like, oh, this is going to go badly, isn't it? And Series 7 was rough and Series 8 was a joke. Series 8 was just so pathetically bad. So bad. You should thought that Elder Hidalgo's discussion promised on DVS for I mean, it's possible that some of the things that you hear from people when you're wandering around Cosmo Canyon could be true, but there's also a lot of a vibe of like people who think they know what they're talking about but don't actually know what they're talking about in Cosmo Canyon. Like that, it was super that kind of vibe for me compared to like this Cosmo Canyon, which is full of like seemingly the most knowledgeable people about the planet in the world, in the whole world. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like right now. But in Rebirth, it felt weird. It felt touristy. It felt like a tourist trap. But rather than being about the planet, it was all about selling the dream of the planet. You know what I mean? It gave me that kind of vibe, Cosmo Canyon. It's weird. It's very weird. Stop caring. Yeah, they wanted to fuck off and do the Star Wars movies, didn't they? And then they lost the Star Wars... not movies. Was it a TV show they were doing? Yeah, and then they got dropped. Yeah, Aerith Barrett is the correct choice. I mean, A, best characters, other than Cloud. But B, you've got the Ancient and the Planetology guy. So yeah, it'd just feel mean not to bring Barrett along to this. It would just feel mean. Do you know what I mean? That's why I hate Cosmo Canyon Rebirth. Didn't feel like a good place. Yeah, it felt like a tourist trap. It felt like Disneyland, but for Mako. Weird. Very weird. I need to have a wander around Cosmo Canyon again. Like I did dive into it a fair bit on the breakdown for that chapter. But yeah, it's a weird vibe. Talking about shows, Harry Potter show on Netflix. Yeah, apparently there is a show coming, isn't there? There's a second game coming. They're doing a second Harry Potter game. 5-year-old's getting into Harry Potter. Can't let her watch past the second one yet because it's too much for her. Yeah, you got to age them up with it over time. Yeah. The series. It's kind of like a series going over the books, isn't it? So it's like a series made about the book. I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I never got into that shit. Oh, no. Oh shit, no. Yeah. There's a second Hogwarts game coming apparently. As far as I know, it's going to be set in the same world but expanded massively. So, you know, in the same map but expanded. I've not played it. I bought it for the missus because she's quite into the Harry Potter thing. She's like 4 years younger than me, so she was super into that when she was younger. Whereas for me, I kind of bypassed it. Or like I was a bit too old for when it started, so I never really got on board with it at the start. That's what the missus was saying, like, is it going to be more accurate to the books? Because, like, the movies take a lot of liberties, which, you know, they have to. I remember the Lord of the Rings movies, because that's what I read instead of Harry Potter. Like, the Lord of the Rings had a big resurgence, and I got into that. And also, I used to read a lot of Terry Pratchett books as well, so I've got a load of them up there. Read some Terry Pratchett. Fucking brilliant. That made me want to go side with Shimmer if Avalanche is a hippie camp. Nah, just do some ayahuasca and watch the meteor hit. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Love the Lord of the Rings. But yeah, the movies, so like the Lord of the Rings movies, they took some big liberties. They cut so much fucking stuff. So much stuff. A series could be good if they did an actual Lord of the Rings series based on the book. Because you'd probably skip a lot less stuff. Like Tom Bombadil wouldn't get abandoned, things like that. But I also get why they had to do that with the movies, because like we'd have ended up with 6 movies if they hadn't have cut stuff, which I would have been up for. I would have been well up for, but we all know that if you go beyond 3, you're in trouble. People don't tend to stick about for something beyond a trilogy. Tolkien camp's notoriously stingy, yeah, they keep that shit on lockdown, don't they? Sister was a middle school reading teacher, so she turned me on to some younger ones. Oh, cool. No, I don't know why it bypassed me completely. I just think my age group just was like a year or so ahead of it, so it just never clicked with me. Please no Tom Bombadil. Everyone loves Tom Bombadil. Nah, he's all about the wonder of everything and the crazy shit. Oh, I love Tom Bombadil. But there were other things as well in the books that were kind of like abridged. And if they'd have gone all the way with it, it would have ended up like 5 movies, 6 movies, and you can't do that. You just can't do that. So I get why they cut so much stuff. And Tom Bombadil does make sense as one of the things to cut, because imagine how many people would have just been sat there in the cinema like, what the fuck was that? What was that? I wonder why they don't do 3D animated series like Game of Thrones, Harry Potter. I mean, I'm sure they will at some point. Kingsglaive is on Netflix. I don't think I can go through that again. Like, I enjoyed Kingsglaive until I played Final Fantasy 15, and then it just kind of ruined the whole package for me. In fairness, I've not watched Kingsglaive since, so maybe. Still is a giant plot hole about the One Ring. He is a little bit, yeah. He can be viewed as such. Yeah, he can definitely be viewed as such. There are a few things like that. There are definitely some plot holes in, like, the world of Middle-earth in general. But it was fucking brilliant. Speaking of fantasy series, I'm going to guess what was the author of the King Killer. Fantastic. Oh, no way. Didn't realise that. We've reached a super weird bit of Campaign 3. Like, Brendan Lee Mulligan's taken over for a couple of episodes, and we're basically going through the fall of Aor, like X amount of years in the past. Pretty interesting. Shit's picking up. Patrick Rothfuss, right? Yeah, I remember him being on it. Legit movie, honestly. Too high. mean, I think all of them could be movies. Maybe not all of them. All of the ones that have got a solid narrative. So the first 3, probably not. 4, 5, and 6, maybe. 6 more than the others. Just because the story is a little bit more fleshed out. You could make movies out of most of them, though. Definitely not the first 3. I just think the 2 threadbare, you wouldn't have much to work with. Although then again, maybe that'd make it easier to make a movie out of the first 3, you know, because there's not that much going on. So you'd have a lot of room to work. Maybe that'd be the one to go for. Maybe that'd be the one to go for. Yeah, he thinks he's a pussy. He thinks his dad's a pussy. He does. He does. Tactics could work. I think, like I say, I think most of them could be worked. They just have to be adapted in a big way. Super adapted. Like, stripped down to the bare bones and then rebuilt. Because otherwise, you end up, because like, I'm sure you do things differently, like to convey a point in a game than you would do in a movie, than you would do in a book. You know what I mean? Depending on the medium that you're using, you go about things slightly differently. So you wouldn't be able to just take this and turn it into a movie. But you could definitely, it'd be a lot of work, but you could definitely adapt it. Yawns. Right. Do the talking to people thing. And then I think we'll probably have to call it in a minute. Because it's nearly 3 AM and I'm a sleepy boy. I've got to be up early tomorrow as well. I've got some work to be doing on. God, earning money and working. No, but it's pretty fun actually. Like, a mate of mine works for a company that does like tech solutions. And they're looking for someone to come in, do some like tutorial YouTube content for them, you know, to reduce customer support, as well as do some social media stuff for them. So, getting into that should be fun. I'm looking forward to expanding the skills and the knowledge, try and do some more shit. Obviously, with the way I'm speaking about it, I'm well versed and fully confident. You know what I mean? Oh. We can't talk to Red, right? We really are. Yeah, I'm really me. Promise. Let me see, it's way better in the OG than in Rebirth. See, I struggle to judge it like that, because they're both very different games in many more ways than one. So it's tough to say one's better than the other. It's difficult. It's difficult. This feels a bit more realistic and less showpiece-y. It feels more like a showpiece in Rebirth. So I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. I don't know, it's difficult because like almost everything in Rebirth is technically better than everything in the OG. You know, from a technical standpoint and perspective. But then you have to decide, is it technically better relative to when it's released? And if you start thinking that way, then the OG becomes better, because this was a fucking trailblazer for like 3D graphics and stuff like that. It's a trailblazer. Whereas Rebirth, it's not really reinvented the wheel or anything like that. It's done things really well, but I wouldn't say it's a trailblazer. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to find balance with. I will always say the OG is better. I prefer the OG. But they've not finished the remake project yet, so we'll see where they go with it. The narrative payoff in Part 3 would be so fucking magnificent that it makes it all work out better. You know what I mean? I think that's the one of Rebirth. Way better in my opinion. I don't know. It depends. Like I say, it all depends. Like, the pacing and the way that they go about it is going to be different making it nowadays than it was making it back then, just because you've got different tools at your disposal. You've got different methods and ways of going about things. I don't know. It's at the very least the second best retelling of the Nibelheim incident. Well, it's not done. There's still a part 3 to come. Like, remake is done, rebirth is done, but the remake project is not done. So, if we're going to view it as a whole thing, then we can't really judge its overall narrative until all 3 parts are out. I mean, we can judge each part individually. We could say remake's narrative, we could say rebirth's narratives. Shut up, Sally. I will ban you. I'm getting close, Jimmy. I'm getting close. I'm getting real close, Jimmy. But yeah, like I would say remake and rebirth, you can say that they're done, yeah. But the overall narrative of the remake project, we've still got to see where they're going with it. And something that happens in part 3. Like, for me, rebirth makes remake better. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can judge the Two Towers without reading Return of the King, but you can't judge the overall story of The Lord of the Rings without reading all of it. That's the point I'm making. So yeah, you can judge remake. Yes, you can judge rebirth, but you can't judge the remake project. Yeah. I mean, you can. You can do what you want. But the remake project isn't finished until part 3's out. So. Where are you going, old man? Get the fuck back here. So, yeah. Like, for me, rebirth makes remake better. Because rebirth pays off on a lot of things that remake sets up. Maybe not to the degree that I was expecting. But it definitely pays off. In a lot of ways. Right. I think... Yeah, 3 o'clock. Is there not first project based on time? I mean, you can judge rebirth on that. You can judge rebirth for its cliffhanger. I mean, I don't think there's any particular issue. I wouldn't even call it a cliffhanger, it's a mystery. Like, they've set up this mystery in the same way that at the end of Remake, they set up the mystery with Zack and the terrier stamp and things like that. They've set that mystery up. At the end of Rebirth, they've set another mystery up. Did we do something different to save Aerith? What's going on with Cloud and his state of perception? What's Sephiroth up to next? You know what I mean? The mysteries are there. Remake trilogy will end like the OG. Maybe. 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 I don't think so. I don't think I can be happy if it does. Purely because of all the things that they've set up. The only way that it would work is if something massively different happens before the ending. But then it kind of cycles back into the ending. You know what I mean? But something big and different happens. We deal with that. And then we end up shunted to that final fight with Sephiroth and then Meteor and then the live stream and Holy and all that sort of business. That could work. I don't know, it's how cryptic they've been about a lot of things. They've been very cryptic about a lot of things. It's like the whole Advent Children things, they've not flat out said like, oh yeah, the end of the remake project will lead directly into Advent Children. They've not said that. They've said everything will add up to Advent Children. You know what I mean? They've said things like that. So it's just weird terminology. But then again, that could just be a translation issue. Who knows? Who bloody knows? Who bloody knows? Honeybee dance party just feels so awkward. A little bit. There were moments, like I say, Remake. I struggled with Remake more I had some issues with Remake, like doing the sewers twice, things like that. It just pissed me off. There were some unnecessary moments in Remake that just kind of, I would have rather than going back to the sewers for a second run, we'd got to look at something else in Midgar. You know what I mean? Give us something new. Something that we've not seen before. I feel like that would have been very fun in Remake. But then Rebirth has definitely paid off on a lot of the stuff that Remake set up. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with that. I'm looking forward to part 3. I'm looking forward to the answers and the twists and the turns and the way they mess with us. I love Remake. Remake has way less padding in my opinion than Rebirth. I don't like padding personally. See, this is the thing. Rebirth doesn't really have that much padding. Like, it genuinely doesn't. It's bigger, but it doesn't have much padding. It has bits of padding. There are a couple of little bits of padding. Remake has massive amounts of padding. Like, the whole underground expressway thing, mega amounts of padding. The sewers twice, mega amounts of padding. All the slow walking sections and squeezing through things and stuff like that. So much padding. Vincent questioning it. So side quests aren't padding. Side quests are optional. You don't have to do the side quest. Queen's Blood is not padding. Queen's Blood is a minigame. I don't think people understand what padding is. And I think that's the big problem. So padding is stuff that you force into people's way in order to make the experience longer. Queen's Blood is not forced into your way except for on the boat. You know what I mean? There are loads of things that you're not forced to do that people like, oh, it's padding that. Like, no, it's side content. So, yeah. Remake, however, just puts a lot of padding in your way. Like the bit under the plate where you have to go and do the lights. Super drawn out. Me padding is filler, that doesn't add to the game. Minigames add to the game. Side quests add to the game. That's what I'd say. Anyway, I'm going to call it an evening. You can even opt out of the tournament on the boat. Yeah, you can opt out of the tournament on the boat. Padding in the quest or minigame does nothing to improve the story or character. I mean, that's just not what padding is. I mean, fair enough to you, it's something you don't like, but yeah, that's not what padding is. Not to me, at least. Queen's Blood absolutely added to the game. Emerald Witch equals... Queen's Blood was fucking brilliant. I wish it gave you more stuff in-game, though. You know, like items and prizes. You know, like Triple Triad gives you prizes. I want more prizes out of Queen's Blood. I want more shiny things. I want more shiny things to use. Oh, you don't have to apologise for it. Everyone's doing it. Loads of people did it. So many people were like, oh, it's full of padding. It's like, nope. Not full of padding. Full of additional content. Right. We are going to call it an evening. We will be back to it tomorrow. Meaning content that doesn't add to the story or character. I mean, I would say it does add to the story and character. Queen's Blood adds to the story and things like that. So I would say it does. It's side content. Side content. Optional content. That sort of thing. Didn't have side stuff. Exactly. If they did, loads of people did after Remake. Oh, there's not a lot of side stuff to do. I was one of them. I was one of them that was like, oh, we could have done more stuff. Like I was just saying a minute ago, get rid of the sewers, get rid of the expressway, give us more fun things to do in Midgar. Queen's Blood and Rebirth. I think, yes, Queen's Blood is the modern equivalent of Triple Triad-ish. Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just get a PS5, heck. Just get a PS5. Simple. Simple. Get a PS5, play the game. Done. Oh, you'll have to wait then, bro. You'll have to wait, that's it. No Queen's Blood for you. Right, I'm leaving. You're all keeping me here. Oh, so BS. What's BS? 12 months to wait. At least 12 months to wait. Well, the option's there for you to buy a PlayStation, the superior console, and play the game on the console that it was made for. Do it, heck. Join us. Join us. Look at my beautiful new PS5 pad that I got. Ooh, it's very pretty. Very pretty. Join us. Join us, heck. Join us. Right, I'm going to stop harassing people now. Have a great evening, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.